Welcome back to Red Flags in Reality, the part of the show where we take the headlines you might scroll past and turn them into lessons that actually keep you safer. Tonight we're looking at what happens after the fight is over, because surviving the moment is only half the battle. First up, remember when your parents told you don't point that thing unless you mean to use it? Florida took that very, very literally. In 2010, Alyssa Alexander fired what she said was a warning shot during a confrontation with her abusive husband. No one was hurt, but she got 20 years in prison under Florida's 10-20 life law. That's right, firing a warning shot got her more time than some people get for actually hitting someone. She eventually got a new trial and a plea deal, but still spent 3 years in prison under two house arrests. In some states, warning shot translates to you're going to jail. Our next headline is about something no one puts on the brochure for self-defense training: the legal hangover. J. Rodney Lewis defended himself with a gun and spent 112 days in jail before being cleared. In that time, he lost his job, his house, and almost everything he owned. Another man, Harold Fish, spent 3 years in prison and $500,000 in legal fees before his conviction was overturned. Even if you win in court, you can still lose your savings, your home, and a whole lot of sleep. And finally, an apartment intruder in Oregon found out that kicking in a door with a knife doesn't end like it does in the movies. Tenants were at home when the intruder started with a knife. One called 911 while the other confronted the intruder with a firearm, shooting him dead. The legal side is still unfolding, but the emotional aftermath is the same story we hear again and again. Adrenaline, shock, and the reality that even winning comes with a cost. Sometimes you bring a knife and someone else brings a gun. And finally, a study found that after Florida passed its stand your ground law, homicide rates went up 24%. It didn't really stand the ground, it more sort of fertilized it. Researchers also found no strong evidence these laws prevent crime, but clear evidence that they can lead to more people dying. The law might protect you from going to prison, but it's not protecting society from more funerals. The takeaway? Surviving the moment is just the start. The real battle is in the courts, in your bank account, and in your head. Plan for the fight, but also plan for the paperwork, the lawyer fees, and the sleepless nights. That way you're not just ready to defend yourself, you're ready to stay yourself afterwards.